it's time. Actually, it's long overdue, but the hair, it gotta go. Just look at this. It's getting out of control. So I'm going back to my old haircut. It's basically just a low taper fade with like a kind of messy fringe. And I also like to keep a lot of the bulk in the back. I think it looks good. But as you probably could tell from the intro, we're not going to no barber today. For the last 2 years, I've been cutting my own hair, and that's what we're doing today. It's been quite some time since last time though, so I might be a little bit rusty. I'm gonna start how I usually do it, by using the scissors and cutting off the front hair. But first, actually, let's get a before picture or before video. Alright, let's get it. Oh, this is the longest my hair has been in a long time. Oh my god. Okay, the shirt's gotta go. Oh no, man. Oh. Just trust the process. Trust the process. Okay, what I usually do now is debulk in the back with an number 8 guard. 25mm guard. Starting to get somewhere now, but my machine really sucks, so it can't really get all the hairs in the back. It's just too bad, and my hair is just too thick. And I got hair in my mouth. Ugh. Looks like we gotta do some manual labor, as I call it. Go in with the scissor in the back. Gee, I think I might have cut it too short here on the side. Oh well. Ay. Alright, let's get a fade going, shall we? What I've learned is that you want to line up your bald line with the corner of your eye. Just make a straight... This is hard to do. Make a straight line out here. And that's where you'll cut your bald line. That's where the fade starts. Obviously the curls are not curling in the front right now, but we got the mullet action going on. I gotta fade the back though. Yo, this is the hardest part, man. Getting the fade right in the back is so difficult. How's it looking? Be honest. I'm gonna try to clean it up a bit around here and see what I can do. Guys, what have I done? Psych! Sheesh. Sheesh. I think that's it, man. I think we're done. I'm gonna clean up the hair and shower to refresh the curls. It looks like someone killed the sheep in here. Okay. It looks cool when it's wet at least. Yo. I might have cooked there, yo. Is the back good? Alright, maybe don't look too closely on the back, but hey, other than that, it looks clean, bro. And there we go. It's all dried up. How's it looking? I think it looks good. If I just leave it now for a couple days to let it marinate, it's gonna be perfect. Alright, it's a couple hours later now and I just came back from the gym, all showered up, got the air fryer going, so excuse me if you can hear that. But I got some time to think about how this video might be received and what you might ask me. And the first question that most definitely will be asked is, how did you learn? I mean, if you didn't like the cut, you probably didn't plan to ask that. But for those who liked the haircut, you might be wondering, how did I learn? Well, it's as with most things in life, I learned through trial and error. And through this self-haircut journey, I've had some pretty terrible haircuts. Let's just say that. I know I have two examples. Wait a minute. Alright, the first example I have is from April of 2023. And it's this one. At first you might be like, yo August, that doesn't even look that bad. Wait bro, just wait till you look at the back of my head. Bro! This is terrible, man. I remember I did this all with scissors and no like 360 mirror, so yeah, this was just with scissors and just gambling. I just held my fingers here and just gambled. Bro, I don't know if you can see it, but there's even a bald spot, man. Oh my god. Terrible, terrible cut. The next one here is even worse. It's so bad. Here it is. This was right after I shaved my head, and for some reason I just thought I knew how to do low taper fades, and I clearly didn't at all. So how did I go from that to this? Well, I watched a ton of YouTube videos and I just tried and failed, and now I can get them like almost good. The reason I stopped going to the barbers is because every time I walked out of there, I wasn't happy. So then I thought, why not just learn and do it myself, so I have no one to blame for my terrible haircut. But yeah, that was basically all the questions I could think about. But if you have any other questions about the haircut, just leave them down below and I'll try to answer them. The last section of this video is gonna be about a book I just finished, because I know you guys are not reading your books, and you should. But since I'm so kind, I'm gonna share with you some knowledge from this book. It's called Greenlights. It's by Matthew McConaughey. I don't know if I said that right. But you know, it's the actor, Interstellar, all that stuff. I was never like a huge fan of his. I mean, I was never not a fan, but you know what I mean? He's a good actor, I guess. But I saw somewhere that they recommended the book, and yeah, I bought it, read it, and it was really good actually. He writes about his life and all the lessons he's learned, and there were two in particular that I thought I needed to share with you. If you do read books, you should definitely keep a little notebook which you can write down quotes and just things you want to remember about each book. And get yourself a cool one like this. This was actually gifted to me by my homie Jem, so shout out to you. But in here I got two quotes from the book that I think I should read to you. The first one is from page 194, and it reads, "Sometimes which choice you make is not as important as making a choice and committing to it." Just think about that for a second. Sometimes which choice you make is not as important as making a choice and committing to it. You gotta commit to it. I really resonated with this quote because this summer, when I was gonna choose whether I was gonna do this master's degree here in Bergen or go take a gap year or try to get a job or something, I was basically exactly like 50-50 on which one I wanted to do, and I just said screw it, we're moving to Bergen I guess for 2 years. Gotta move out my parents' house, I gotta be an adult now, I gotta make my own food, I gotta spend my own money, I gotta do all these adult stuff things now. But yeah, I fully committed and look where we're at now. Make a choice and commit to it. The second quote here is from page 225, and it reads, "We must be aware of what we attract in life because it is no accident or coincidence." I think this is really true, and we should actually take some time to think about what we're putting out there in the world and how people are seeing that. What are you saying, looking like? How are you to be around? Just what are you putting out there in the universe? So yeah, that was my little spiel at the end of this video. So if you want some more lessons like that, highly recommend the book. And he also had some really funny stories, and he's actually a great storyteller. So go read it, or read something else, just read. But yeah man, that's it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed the haircut. Or not, I don't really care. But yeah, that's it. Bye.